The whole
I hope not just problem, right? You don't mean in that
well,
sense, right?
it's a problem in that it literally becomes an idol for many people. The pursuit of pleasure is literally becomes the goal of life, the hedonist.
Yeah, sure,
And
yeah.
there's a lot of, I mean, I like the concept.
But that's the empty one, right?
That's
pleasure.
empty, and I think the problem with all pleasures is that they're temporary.
Yeah.
And that's where
They're not reference to something outside in a sense. You give yourself to nothing. You just take everything in.
Right. And I think in a true relationship, for instance, the relationship between a meaningful relationship with a man and a wife, the deepest pleasure is pleasuring the other. I mean, there's an incredible, and I think that's true. I have to believe that that's true in all deeply intimate relations. The desire to give the other, the gift of pleasuring the other.
So unity of meaning and pleasure is in love, right?
I think it is, and I think that, and this is why, you know, there's a beautiful verse in the Quran. It's actually several times. It's a very common that God is pleased with them and they are pleased with God. That this mutuality of pleasure, this idea. You know, we in our theology, there's a chapter Taftazani has. Does God experience joy? Right?
And does God?
Yes, absolutely.
Even one simple God?
And
non-compound experiences joy? Tell me more about it. We have the same idea, of course. In the
yes, of course. Yeah, you might have
tradition.
gotten it from us.
No, actually, it must have gone the other way around, because remember what Jesus said about joy in
heaven.
Know
what?
When
Look,
one sinner.
These are. We believe that these are revelations from the same source, and therefore they would have the same. They're going to have so much shared context, and both traditions influenced one another. That's undeniable historically, but God has given us. You know, one of the attributes of God in our tradition is laughter. It's not taken literally, but
God's love.
But there are hadiths of the Prophet where it says, "Your Lord laughs." Dhahika rabbuka. You know, and uses that. Some people take
scoffing way, or
no,
kind of rejoicing
out
way?
Of rejoicing.
Yeah,
and
laughing out loud kind of way.
For instance, no. But for instance, there's a hadith that says a saying of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It says that God laughs at a man who is woken up for his dawn prayer by his wife, and what they say in the commentary is that He's pleased with that. It brings him joy to see that.